Hey, it's Carlin. We are at Way Home with Foster the People. How are we doing today, guys?
Good.
With your new album, Sacred Hearts Club, did you guys have a discussion about the avenue you wanted to go for that, or did it just come naturally?
We were really kind of just searching for what was going to be next. I mean, I think, the third record is, it's like an interesting thing, because Supermodel was very different from Torches, and I think this record was, we wanted to continue to explore and make it different from the previous two, but didn't really have like a clear path of where it was going to go. So it started off kind of like very guitar driven and kind of psychedelic, a lot of 60s influences, and then kind of some more rhythmic electronic stuff started to come into the mix. And I think once we had like demos for Pay the Man and Loyal like Sid and Nancy, the record started to kind of take a totally different form, and hip hop started to kind of influence it. So we really just kind of let creativity, really just let it reveal itself to us over time, as opposed to trying to control the process and be really strict about kind of what it was going to be.
So, would you say you had like a lot of creative freedom for this record?
I think probably the most creative freedom, actually, and I think part of it too was like not really working with too many outside producers, but like bringing outside producers kind of at the end of the process once a lot of the bulk of everything was already written. And I think like personally that was something that was really that created a really free environment to work in, because I think like anytime like the thoughts of like commerce or pressure to succeed or like trying to create something that was going to do really well like at radio, or like the business, anytime those thoughts would try to like come in the room, I think we really tried our best to just push those ideas out and just like lock the door and just make it about the music. And I think sometimes, when there's outside people around in that environment, those things get brought up more and more. And even if it's not conscious, you can kind of subconsciously pick up on what somebody's trying to communicate sometimes, where you're like, you can feel their desire to write something that was going to be like a hit song or whatever, which I think can kind of kill the authenticity of music, the what makes music pure. So I think, this record was like a very pure record.